Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am a wee bit excited to do a little perfume unboxing. As many of you know, I have been on the hunt for my perfect, clean, fresh scent that just works for me and my chemistry. And I am beyond excited to share this unboxing of Louis Vuitton Symphony. I did not know that I needed this in my life, but I am completely obsessed. It has become my new signature scent, and I can't wait to do a little unboxing, tell you all about it. And while I was at Louis Vuitton, they re-released the Sun Song, and I have a sample here, so I thought I would go ahead, kind of give you a little review of that as well. So if you're interested in seeing a little unboxing, sharing my thoughts on Symphony, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited to share this unboxing with you. I have completely fallen in love with this Louis Vuitton Symphony perfume. This is from their Extrait collection. So these are the ones that have the beautiful caps on them. This is another one that I own called Stellar Times. So beautiful as well. And as many of you know, I have been on the hunt for my perfect, clean, fresh fragrance, something that just makes me feel sparkly, clean, fresh, that has a beautiful scent trail around me. And I have literally finally found that scent. I had been searching in sort of the musky genre. I have some beautiful, clean, musky scents, but on my own chemistry, I believe that I need a little bit more of that citrusy burst with a little bit of spice to make things interesting. And Symphony is exactly that. It's everything that I have been looking for. And let me do a little unboxing here. And with every purchase, you are going to get 2 samples here. So it comes in a beautiful box here. And let me just show you the back right here. Then we're going to open this up, and here is the tube that it comes in. Slightly different angle than when you purchase one of their other perfumes from the collection. And then let's do this beautiful unboxing. Here it is in all of its glory. Beautiful right here. Let's take a moment to look at its beauty. And these are these beautiful architectural little sculpture caps that come on the Extrait version of the perfumes. Now, as much as these are beautiful, I do already own one of these, and I do find that these caps are just a little bit clunky. I personally love the look of the bottles from the other collection, but of course I fell in love with Symphony. The beauty of this scent is that the notes in here are very simple. It is grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. And I don't know what else to tell you except that this smells freaking amazing. It is so good. It is sparkly, it is fresh, it is elegant. It just is. Gonna go ahead, put it all, just gonna go ahead, spray it all over here. That's how much I love this. Oh my gosh, this just smells so incredible. So as you can imagine, it definitely has this citrusy opening, this sort of tangy, grapefruit, the mix of that bergamot. So it's very fresh and enveloping. The ginger in here, everything's just perfectly balanced. That's what I'm saying. I actually did not really know the notes when I sprayed this on. I sprayed it on and I wished I hadn't, because I went in initially to check out Sun Song thinking that's going to be my perfect summer scent, which, by the way, it is gorgeous, but I could not get Symphony off of my mind. I had sprayed it on myself as well as it got on my shirt, and I had gone home empty-handed. It was my birthday weekend and I could not stop thinking about Symphony. That is how good it smelled. Now, this perfume projects like crazy, at least on myself. Like, the scent trail that I get from this is just outstanding. So as far as an extrait version, it really does. It's going to last all day long on you, but it also lasts on your clothes for like days. So I had left the Louis Vuitton store empty-handed. This was one of these scents that I had walked into my bedroom and I was like, what smells so amazing? And I had picked up the blouse that I had worn down to the Louis Vuitton store and I smelled it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Symphony. I could not get this scent out of my mind. It is just very fresh, but it's got this really beautiful kind of clean dry down, but it is not laundry clean. It's not necessarily like soapy clean either. You just feel fresh and invigorated and just really put together. That's what I will say. And it didn't help that basically the very day that I was wearing this, I got asked what I was wearing, just a complete stranger. That is the effect this perfume has, at least for myself. I also came home, my husband asked me what I was wearing. He was like, you smell incredible. And he actually thought I might be wearing one of his CREAL colognes. Like, I think he thought I was wearing a Ventus possibly, but he was like, oh my gosh, that smells so incredible. Like, he would wear this one as well. This is definitely a unisex fragrance. I do feel like, at least on myself, it leans just a teeny bit more feminine on the dry down. There is like the way that it dries down on my skin, there's like a little bit of creaminess in it, just like a freshness. So when I think of clean fragrances, I feel like sometimes they fall in the camp of leaning into the clean linen or laundry. There's also that kind of soapy, squeaky, clean genre. And there's also sort of that shampoo clean note that's a little bit different than the soapy, kind of squeaky clean. And I've been trying to figure out the exact way to describe this scent because it doesn't necessarily land in any of those sort of clean camps. It's like its own thing. That's what I will say. It's got a presence to it. It is very addictive. That is what I'm saying. I could not get it off my brain. I just kept on thinking about it and it just smelled so incredible. And of course, this one is stupid expensive. This is $585. I know I was having a big debate about this because I have been on the hunt for such a clean, fresh fragrance that just works for me. And this is it. I think there is something in the simplicity of it. I was trying to find other perfumes that were going to be similar to this because seriously, it just lists 3 notes: grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. There's just a whisper of ginger in here, but I think that's what I love about it. That's what I'm saying is I'm not somebody who loves, you know, complete citrus bombs. That's where I go into sort of cleaning product land. This is not in that camp at all. I feel like it smells like pure luxury. That is what I would say. It is fresh. It smells luxurious. It is invigorating. Like, it has a vibrational feel to it. So when I put this on, it makes me feel like $1,000,000. I also have to say, this one is popular. I have literally been asked by strangers what I am wearing Never hurts to get a compliment on your scent. This perfume is a new acquisition. This is a birthday present, and I literally have gotten 4 strangers that have asked me what I have been wearing. So to quickly describe the sort of scent trail that I get, and I feel like you would too. I was shopping with my husband. We popped into a store. We had lunch at a Thai place and we had leftovers. So I was literally carrying Thai food, definitely had a scent to it. We had walked into a store. My husband was trying things on, and the lady behind the counter came over to me. She says, I have to ask. She said, the minute you came into the store, I was like, oh my gosh, you smell incredible. What is it? And I had started laughing. I was like, are you sure it's not the Thai food? She's like, no. She's like, it is you. I can smell it right now, and wanted to know what I was wearing. So complete stranger. And then I went to get my hair done, and when I walked in, and then my hairstylist was like, girl, what are you wearing? Now, he also is into fragrance and layering perfumes. We always spend a lot of time talking about it. He has an excellent collection, and he was like, girl, what are you wearing? You smell like a fresh, rich bee. We always have a little joke because I always say, ooh, can you make me into a little vanilla ice bee with my hair color? So anyhow, I knew then, I was like, okay, I have confirmation because he is asking me about it. He was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to go and purchase this. And so I showed him what it was. He was like, girl, you're killing me. But he literally is going to purchase Symphony. That's how much he loved it. He was like, it is so fresh. It is so like classy and sophisticated. He said it literally smells like dollar signs. And we were laughing because he was like, oh, you know what? Your hair today is going to cost the same amount as the perfume. He didn't actually do that. What I will tell you is that I have found my perfect, fresh, clean, classy, sophisticated, money bee scent. I'm just beyond thrilled. This is one of these scents that since I have purchased it, I have not wanted to wear anything else. That was kind of how I also knew that this was going to have to be purchased, because literally I was going to go in and get the new Sun Song. This is a re-release from Louis Vuitton. I just thought that the bottle looked so darn cute. Again, I've also been on the hunt for like a beautiful kind of clean citrusy scents, and I feel like that's where Louis Vuitton really excels. I have smelled through some of their other fragrances. I have liked them, but I haven't loved them. But I do, when the summer hits and I am wanting a citrusy fragrance, I always think of Louis Vuitton. I spent some time smelling the California collection. I already own California Dream. Pacific Chill is another sort of citrusy, kind of fruity, fresh scent that is amazing. Imagination is a bestseller for a reason. That is on my list to also pick up. That was one that I had also thought I was either going to get Sun Song or I was going to get Imagination. But then after putting Symphony on, I kind of secretly wish I never had. I just was like, that is the one. That's the one I can't get out of my mind. It's exactly what I was looking for. Who knew? I guess I love grapefruit. It just is simple perfection. Again, not super complicated. Definitely a crowd pleaser. You will get compliments when you are wearing this. The beauty of this really does lie in the simplicity of it. I just think that it is blended to perfection, and I can't get enough of it. And I can tell you, this is my perfect I'm going to say summer signature scent. I can see myself wearing this year round, but it totally shines in the heat. Literally, oh, I love it so much. Now, I also want to give you a little review of the released Sun Song, because again, if I had not smelled Symphony, this was the one that I was going to purchase. This really is so beautiful. So I'm just going to put a little spray on here. Okay, so this one is going to be for my orange blossom lovers. This is Orange Blossom musk, and lemon. This is Sunshine in a Bottle, perfectly unisex. I might say this might lean maybe a little bit feminine. I'm personally getting a little touch of like neroli in here. It's just a really pleasant, like happy summer scent. It looks like the new release actually has a little petitgrain in here. So lemon, petitgrain, orange blossom, neroli on a base of musk. This smells bright, effervescent, clean, fresh, everything that you would like in a summer scent. The one thing I did notice, and again, this is between me comparing Symphony versus Sun Song, because those were both on my brain, was that the Sun Song did not last as long. Like I would say this lasted maybe 3 to 4 hours on my skin, and then I was kind of like trying to smell and see if it was still on me. Versus Symphony, which I know, two different animals, but the extrait version and the longevity and the scent cloud that Symphony gives you is part of the selling point, because not only is it going to last 10 plus hours or more, it lasts on your clothes for days. So that was sort of my rationalization as to why I should go ahead and pick up Symphony for my birthday, because it is just one that's going to give me everything that I have been looking for and be super long lasting. So today I just wanted to share my little unboxing of Symphony. I'm obsessed. If you are interested in Louis Vuitton perfumes and you want me to show you the other ones that I have in my collection, I've got Stellar Times, I've got California Dream, as well as the beautiful Attrape Revs. That is something I can do. I also have some samples of some other ones. As usual, I love to hear from you. What are your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrances? Let me know if you have tried Symphony. Let me know if you are as obsessed with it as I am. Perfume is always so individual. What works on me may not work on you, but I feel like I have finally, truthfully found my perfect fresh, clean fragrance that works for me and my chemistry in the Louis Vuitton Symphony.